Hey Zizi, do you have a second for us?
Yeah, of course. Hi, my name is Zizi. I'm a sophomore here, class of 2022. I'm originally from South Jersey, down by the shore, but now I'm a Princeton student. I plan on majoring in astrophysics and earning a certificate in African American Studies. Besides that, on campus, I'm president of Woke Wednesdays, and I'm an Orange Key tour guide.
Great. Tell us, where are we on campus right now?
Right now, we're in Forbes. It's one of our residential colleges, and this is where I live.
And why did you bring us to this part of campus?
So like I said, it's one of our res colleges. This is where I live. I've lived here for the past 2 years. As I'm a sophomore, I technically should be moving out, but I get to come back here next year as an RCA, as a junior. So I'm super excited. We're gonna have my own Z's, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. And Forbes is the best res college. People like to make fun of us because we're kind of far, but it's worth the walk because our Sunday brunch has a chapter fountain.
What surprised you the most about Princeton when you got here?
One of the biggest surprises probably has to be the people. Everybody knows the Ivy League stereotype of what an Ivy League student is like, but I've never experienced that on Princeton's campus. Everybody here is super diverse, super unique. Everyone has their own little niche interest, so it's really refreshing to see a bunch of us that are we're all Princeton students, but everybody's different.
What's the best class you've taken so far?
One of the best classes I've taken so far was probably my African American Studies class. It's AAS 201. I took it this past fall, and my professor was Eddie Claude. It was just a really great class. Our AAS department in general, no matter what class you take, everybody has so much fun in that department. It's just really enlightening. We have such great professors, and every time I would leave lecture, at the end, the whole class would just sit there in a minute of silence because what he just said had us shook. So AAS 201, I love it. Here's the Forbes backyard.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Who is your favorite staff or faculty member and why?
One of my favorite professors I've had over the years, her name is Erin. I had her my freshman fall during writing sem. She was amazing. She would bring us snacks into writing sem and just let us work on our papers. And she was like, don't worry guys, you guys are gonna do great. I had so much fun with her. We would go get coffee and just hang out and spend time together. So Erin, if you're watching this, I love you.
What's the best place to eat on or off campus?
Ooh, on campus, Forbes. Saturday brunch is better than Sunday brunch because we have acai bowls. Off campus, I would say Jam and Crepes. It's on Nassau Street. The crepes are amazing. They have brownie crepes, so it's literally just brownies, just tucked in a crepe.
What is your favorite student or campus tradition?
We have so many, but I have to say the bonfire. I love sports, not good at them, but I love sports. So basically in a season, if our football team beats both Harvard and Yale, we have a bonfire and it takes place on Cannon Green, and they basically just build a 15-foot bonfire, and we all get to decorate pallets and then they light it all up, and there's an outhouse on top. I think that's tradition too, not really sure why, but great. We're still in Forbes, and this is one of our library spaces. Super cute, super cute.
Tell us about the best memory you've ever had at Princeton.
My favorite memories are always with my friends. They're not usually academic based. One of my favorite things that happens in general are whenever you get accepted to a club or group or something, the old members will have pickups. So they come and they get the new members from their dorm, and you get to meet the old members of the club, and they just welcome you in, and it's super fun. It's always so nice. We had one for Orange Key, and we have one for our eating clubs, UCC. It's a lot of fun. Pickups are always great. It's always a fun time.
And for our last question today, why are you glad you chose Princeton?
Oh, it's just a lot of fun. I originally chose it for academics. Like I said, I'm an astrophysics major, and Princeton has the best astro program. But now that I'm here, it's a lot more than academics. Like I said, the people here are absolutely fantastic. No matter where I go, I can wake up, see my friends, or just conveniently bump into someone, and I always go to sleep a lot happier than when I woke up in the morning, regardless of how my day was. So it's just a great place to be, a lot of great people, and yes.
All right, thank you very much, Zizi.
Of course.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right, enjoy the rest of your day.